Hi students, you are welcome to second standard science class. I believe you are safe in your home. Today our lesson is plants around us. From that we are going to see about the parts of the plant and their functions. See here. First we have to see the learning objectives. What are the learning objective means? Parts of a plant and their functions. Okay children, we will discuss about the parts of the plant now. Listen children, have you seen some plants? Yes ma'am. Where did you see the plants? We can see the plants in the garden, park, forests, hills and in our surroundings. Where do you see the plants children? Garden, park, forest, hills and in our surroundings. Okay children, have you had your breakfast? What's your breakfast? Idli, dosa, puri, pongal, etc. These are the food items that we get from the plants. So the plants are very important to our daily life. Plants are the living things. They are useful to us in many ways. What are they means? They gives us food. Shelter and clothing. In addition to that, we are getting some medicines from the plants. So we have to save the plants. It is the plants. We have to save the plants. Now we will learn about the parts of a plant and their function. First, explanation about the parts of a plant. Our body has many different parts such as head, hands, fingers and legs. In the same way, plants also have different parts and colors. There are different colors and shapes. Each plant has a root and a shoot system. Each part has a set of function to do. Now look at the picture children. It is the parts of a plant. Each plant has 5 basic parts. They are root, stem, fruit, leaf, flower. First we have to discuss about the root. First we have to discuss about the root. This is the root. The part of the plant that grows towards the ground is called root system. It has 2 main types. One is taproot and another one is fibrous root. It is the taproot. It is the fibrous root. It has no color. The root has no color. First we have to see about the taproot. It is the taproot system. It grows towards the ground. It has 1, primary thick root. Thick root. From the thick root, some roots are arising. They are the secondary roots. From the secondary, we can found some small roots. They are called root hairs. In last, we can found root cap. We can found the taproot in dicot plants. What are called dicot plants? Carrot, radish and mango plant. These are called the dicot plants. The second root is fibrous root system. It grows from the base of the stem. It has small thin roots. They do not grow deep into the soil. We can found this fibrous root in monocot plants. What are called monocot plants? Grass, wheat, maize. It is the grass. It has fibrous root. Okay children, we will discuss about the functions of the root. It fixes the plant firmly into the soil. It fixes the plant firmly into the soil. It absorbs water and minerals from the soil. Some roots store extra food in them. For example, carrot, radish and beetroot. These roots store extra food in them. The second part is the stem. The part which grows above the ground is called shoot system. It grows towards the sunlight. See, it is the stem. We will see about the functions of the stem. It supports the whole plant. It transports food from the leaf and water from the root. To various parts of the plant. Some roots store excess food in them. For example, potato and onion. The third part is leaf. It is the leaf. Leaves are originate from the stem. Most of the leaves are green in color. Because they contain green pigment called chlorophyll. Green pigment called chlorophyll. Some leaves are different colors and shapes. Look at this leaf, children. It is the papaya leaf. It is big and broad. The second leaf is oleander leaf. It is length. See these leaves. This is the drumstick leaves. They are small size. So the leaves are different shapes and size. We have to see the functions of the leaf now. We will see the functions of the leaf. Leaves prepare food for the plant. Plant with the help of photosynthesis. So, the leaves are called food factory of the plant. Some leaves store extra food in them. For example, cabbage. The next part is the flowers. It is the most beautiful part of the plant. It grows from the bud. It has specific fragrance. What is the meaning for the fragrance? Smell. They attract insects and birds for pollination. Example, hibiscus, that is souffleur, oleander and jasmine. We will see the now functions of a flower. Functions of a flower. It develops into a fruit. Fruit. It helps the plant to reproduce. So, the flower is the reproductive organ of a plant. Some flowers store extra food in them. For example, cauliflower. This is the example for storing food in their flowers. The next part is fruits and seeds. Fruits develops from the flower. It is the fleshy part of the plant. is the fruit. It is the fleshy part. Some fruits contain many seeds. For example, papaya, pomegranate and orange. Some fruits have only one seed. For example, mango and black plum. These fruits contain only one seed. Some fruits are seedless. For example, pineapple. Seeds are absent. Listen these hard words, children. Emerge, come out or appear. Fragrance, a pleasant smell. Specific, particular. Attract, to cause somebody. Chlorophyll, green substance that present in the leaves. Okay students, I am giving 5 questions. You must read and write the answers in your note. Now see the title. Answer the following questions. Name the parts of a plant. Root, stem, leaf, flower, fruits. The second question is name the types of root system. One is taproot system, another one is fibrous root system. What is root system? The part that grows under the ground is called root system. What is the functions of a leaf? Leaves prepare food for the plant. Which is the most beautiful part of the plant? Flower is the most beautiful part of the plant. Listen children, today we discussed about parts of a plant and their functions. Remaining topics we will see in the next class. Thank you children.